It is now my great honor to introduce one of our most esteemed guests, Dr. Jed Wולצוק. Dr. Wולצok is one of the world's leading experts in cancer immunotherapy, especially in treatment of melanoma. He currently serves as the director of the Mayo Cancer Center at Weill Cornell Medicine, where he leads cutting-edge research and clinical innovation. Previously, he was the chief of the Immuno-Oncology Service at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center and played a key role in developing immune checkpoint inhibitor therapies that have completely changed cancer treatment.
First of all, Hedva, thank you so much for inviting me to participate in this very special celebration of the important work that you have done in collaboration with all of the experts, patients, and families in Israel. And what a privilege for me to be part of this discussion with my friend and colleague, Professor Schichter.
I'm both excited and proud to introduce our distinguished oncologist, Professor Ya'akov Schichter. Professor Schichter is one of Israel's leading oncologists in the field of melanoma and skin cancer treatment and research. He is the founder of and current chair of Ella Lemmelbaum Institute of Immuno-Oncology at Sheba Medical Center. Professor Schichter has been one of the pioneers in advancing TIL therapy for melanoma. He was among the first to recognize its potential and establish Ella Lemmelbaum Institute as global center for this innovative treatment. And now, I would like to take a moment to share with you the path I took after being diagnosed with metastatic melanoma, a journey that shaped my understanding of the disease and ultimately led me to found the Israeli Skin Cancer Association. It all began in 2013. It was the month I received the pathologic results, metastatic melanoma. With my background in life science and research, I fully understand what it means. That very evening, I called Professor Schichter. Professor Schichter, what was the state in the field in 2013?
Well, it was actually the beginning of checkpoint inhibitors therapy, which was starting obviously in melanoma and skin cancers.
So eventually I began with a chemobiological treatment, a combination of IL-2 and chemotherapy.
Yeah, well, this was a series that we also published. I don't remember in which journal. And we had quite a nice results. It was intermediate doses of interleukin-2 combined with the carbazine and cisplatin, and we've seen, as far as I remember, durable responses in 10 to 15% of the patients. Some of them are still alive.
It was really, really tough. I made a decision to discontinue the treatment, and the decision was both frightening and both empowering.
I remember this point.
Yeah. Yes, when you see the PET-CT that no longer indicated the benefit from the treatment, we decided we should proceed to immunotherapy, CTLA-4 inhibitor, which at the time was approved as a second line. Around the same time, 2013 annual meeting of ASCO present compelling data of a novel combination of two immunotherapy agents for the treatment of metastatic melanoma.
In 2013, which shockingly was 12 years ago, I had the privilege of giving an oral presentation at the American Society of Clinical Oncology, reviewing the results of a phase 1 clinical trial that for the first time combined antibodies that blocked CTLA-4 with antibody that blocked PD-1. So two checkpoint blocking antibodies together. More than half of patients having very rapid, deep and durable responses. And when I say deep, I mean what % decrease in the tumor burden from imaging was noted. We just had the privilege of reporting the 10-year follow-up from that study, which is extraordinary when we think about the fact that as recently as 2010, the median survival for people with metastatic melanoma was between 6 and 7 months. And the number of people alive for 2 years or longer was less than 5%. And now the median survival for people who were treated in Checkmate 67 with the combination therapy is just under 6 years. And so we've come a very long way. The amount of hope that clinicians are now able to speak about with patients and families is very different than it was 10 or 12 years ago. We still have work to do. There's no question about that. And actually, the team from the Ella Institute, led by Professor Schachter, along with the efforts of Dr. Steve Rosenberg, have given us a new therapy that we can use when checkpoint blockade does not give us the expected result, and that's TIL therapy, which is now available through multiple different sites.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shalom, shalom. Bye.
Shalom,
Shalom,
shalom.
shalom.
Bye.
Bye.